little teaser, just a little reminder that I shall be on story time this morning at 11 AM Eastern Standard Time. That is in 50 something minutes time. So wherever you are in the world, if you sort of say, 50 minutes or 54 minutes, then you can join in and you'll know what time I'm going to be on. This morning, oh gosh, I think she says, I think I'm going to tell a story of an angel, but not one of God's angels, although I'm sure she is one of God's angels. But I'm going to tell the story of a bookstore signing, which was crazy. And there are two stories in one, I think. So one story is about my daughter and how she took control of the situation. And then the other story is what happened after she took control of the situation. We were in Italy at the time, so join me then. I think you'll like this story. So I like it. It's one of my favorites. It popped into my head this morning. Of course, you know that Grey Eagle pops things into my head, don't you? If I'm thinking, should I tell this story? Should I tell this? There's so many stories. It's so hard to choose from them. But this, I think, is a really nice story. And it's just, it shows the power of the spirit world, and it shows the power of love. It shows the power of the love of a father for his daughter, and more importantly, the love of a daughter for her father. It is, after all, coming up to Thanksgiving in the USA, so we are sort of thinking of family themes. That's not why I thought of this, because I actually didn't think of this story this morning. I was all set to tell you another one. I was actually all set to tell you a story about Canada. Maybe that one's for next week, because that's also a story of family too. Golly, 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 golly. My head is spinning. How many stories can we possibly tell? Oh, let's see, at least a few hundred, maybe a few thousand. I wonder how long I have to live before I can gather more stories to hopefully to wow you with. So in less than an hour's time, in 50 minutes, I say now, in 50 minutes time, I shall be on YouTube. Where else? I need to think. It's sort of early, isn't it? I've been up for a couple of hours at least, but actually I've been up for longer than a couple of hours. Let me think. I shall be on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. I shall be on LinkedIn. I shall be all over the place. I can't resist. I just want to be everywhere. And I shall be telling this story. So whichever channel you're on, this is a restreaming. It will stream to whichever device you have. And so you can click on this same place that you're getting this little thing, and I'll be right there. So join me for story time, 11 AM Eastern Standard Time, this Saturday morning, the 7th of November. Does this mean that there are only 12 or 13 weeks to Christmas? I do believe that's about right. So whatever it is you're doing, stop it. Whatever anxiousness you're going through, put it to one side. Whatever, even if you're up to your elbows in flour, you can watch me anyway while you're cooking, right? So whatever it is, you'll like this story. So join me 11 AM Eastern Standard Time, when I'm hoping my grandson will be listening to this story, because it is a story a little bit about his mummy, and it's also a story about other things too. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye.